Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon and I'm your host. Now before we get started, I would like to tell you, Steve Dangle, to invite me onto your show. We already have like 7 retweets on the tweet and like 10 likes. Make sure I'll put the link for the tweet in the description. I really want to be on the Steve Dangle show. That'd be really cool. So if you want, make sure to like and retweet that and maybe tweet to him to get us onto his show. But anyways, let's talk about why we are here for the Stanley Cup Finals versus the San Jose Sharks and the Pittsburgh Penguins. This series was, at the beginning, one of the most, except for brilliant saves by Murray and, of course, Martin Jones, very lack of goal scoring, very defensive, very goalie-minded for the Sharks and defensively played by the Pittsburgh Penguins. But yet again, they also got a lot of scoring chances, so you see what I'm saying. The first game was won by the Penguins in overtime, and each game gradually, the Pittsburgh Penguins got more leverage. They got more. There was a game where game 5 is where Martin Jones got like 44 saves, I believe. Absolutely incredible pressure by the Pittsburgh Penguins. The HBK line was Hagelin, Bonino, and Kessel. Absolutely amazing. The Stanley Cup Finals and the whole postseason. Kessel just couldn't buy a goal. He had so many golden opportunities. Jones absolutely stoned him multiple times. Pittsburgh Penguins are the 2016 Stanley Cup champions after beating the San Jose Sharks in 6 games in the final score of the series 4-2. Winning Game 6 3-1, a dramatic empty net goal by Patrick Hornqvist, who I would not mind at all to have on our team. The last selection in the NHL draft in 2005, Hornqvist has made a name for himself for sure. But Penguins just had it all this year. They went from being 9th place in December to 1st place in the league in June. A fantastic turnaround. Former Senators assistant coach Mike Sullivan turning the team around. Congratulations to former Senators head coach Jacques Martin on winning the Stanley Cup. Finally winning the Stanley Cup. Completely deserving the Stanley Cup. Jacques Martin, congratulations. The Penguins is unstoppable. Connor Sheary, Brandon Russ, and then you got the HBK line with Carl Hagelin, Bonino, and Phil Kessel. Absolutely fantastic team they had this year. Sidney Crosby won the Conn Smythe. Evgeny Malkin was fantastic as usual. And Marc-Andre Fleury, I believe, will be probably traded. Depending to who, I think he'll be traded, especially since NHL will be going through an expansion draft. We will have a video about that in the next couple of weeks. But yes, the league will be expanding to Las Vegas in 2017-18. So I believe the Fleury will be traded maybe to the Flames or something. Just putting a name out there. That would make sense to me right off my head. But Matt Murray stole the show. Absolutely fantastic. Game 5 was a little shaky, but Game 6 only allowing 1 goal. Just incredible story. It all started with Jeff Zadkov in the first round series versus the Rangers. They smoked the Rangers. They went past the Capitals, a little tough in overtime. Bonino again went to 7 games versus the Tampa Bay Lightning, and then eventually winning in 6 games versus the San Jose Sharks. The Minnesota Wild are the losingest team in the playoffs. They lost to the Dallas Stars, who lost to the Blues, who lost to the Sharks, who lost to the Penguins. So all around a horrible year for the Minnesota Wild. Just an absolutely fantastic team the Pittsburgh Penguins had. Oli Mata, Chris Letang 2.5 years ago had a stroke. Jeez, Dumoulin, just fantastic scouting, fantastic drafting, and Hagelin, Bonino, Kessel, great acquisitions by the Pittsburgh Penguins, and deservingly just won the Stanley Cup for sure. Now, what does this exactly mean for the San Jose Sharks? The Sharks reminded me of the 2007-2008 Ottawa Senators. They just couldn't win the Stanley Cup. And unfortunately, one of the 2 teams in the finals has to lose. And exactly what happened to the Senators in 2007. San Jose Sharks are on the losing side. They put up a better fight, though, in my opinion. The Senators only won 1 game. In the 2007 season, they had to play fantastic in that game, and they won 6-3, I believe, or 5-3, right off of my head. But players, very 1-year contracts left for Marleau and Thornton. Pavelski was nowhere to be found in the whole series. I didn't see Pavelski anywhere. Well, I heard his name on the TV, but he wasn't there. He wasn't there to score. He wasn't playing as a captain, in my opinion. He didn't get a lot. the big boys didn't get anything going. I've said this multiple times, like in the Periscope stream we did a few days ago on Twitter, to me tweeting and everything like that. The big boys didn't get involved until the last couple of games. Couture got 3 points in Game 5, but they just couldn't get anything going. The players like Donskoy and Melker Karlsson, they're the ones that were the heroes. If Joe Thornton, Marleau, Brent Burns, Pavelski, Couture later on started, but if they all would have been helpful in the whole series, playing very well, I'm pretty sure the San Jose Sharks, like I predicted in 7 games, would have won the Stanley Cup. And they just kept on getting outshot each game. Martin Jones, in my opinion, if I had to do a top 3 for players, I'll do postseason after, but for in the NHL Finals, I would probably say third place. I'm going to say 3 players. The HBK line, absolutely fantastic with Hagelin, Bonino, and Kessel. I can't pick one of them. I have to pick all 3. The second one, I would probably pick Matt Murray. Just an absolutely great story and winning the Stanley Cup. But the first star has to be Martin Jones, in my opinion. Martin Jones, the only reason they forced a Game 6, making 44 saves. Martin Jones was absolutely fantastic. It's a shame that he didn't win the Stanley Cup, because he really, in my opinion, not the team, but Martin Jones himself deserved to win the Stanley Cup. Now the NHL playoffs, 3 stars I would say. The third star, that's a tough one. I would probably have to say, because I don't want to make it unfair because, like in the finals, the 2 teams. But I'd probably say the third star would probably have to be either Chris Letang, Sidney Crosby, or Evgeny Malkin. They were just consistent through the whole playoffs. Second star, I would do the whole line again. The HBK line, absolutely fantastic. Just, oh my God, they were so fun to watch. Just every single shift they were on, scoring chances in the first star of Martin Jones. Martin Jones led the team. I know, of course, the top 3 goal scorers in the NHL postseason, like this, were Brent Burns, Couture, Marleau, or Thornton, something like that. But the last team to have the top 3 stars in the NHL postseason, like points, and not win the Stanley Cup, whereas the Ottawa Senators actually. And I'm not picking Brent Burns, Joe Thornton, Marleau, Couture, maybe Couture 4th star. Only because they didn't show up in the finals. So for sure, first star Martin Jones, absolutely fantastic. Now I have some information I need to tell you about future videos. Since it's officially off-season, finally the Senators are going to start doing things. Today they signed the assistant head coach with Spengler Cup experience for Team Canada. He also coached with Mark Crawford, the associate coach for the Ottawa Senators. Rob Cookson is now the assistant coach for your Ottawa Senators. Some news there. Unless the goalie coach is not signed before July 3rd, I will be doing a video about the coaching staff in the near future, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be interesting to see who the goalie coach is. The prospects draft and expansion draft video should be up in the next few days. I'm editing it right now, so stay tuned for that. Free agency video will probably happen late June. Maybe July 1st, July 2nd. We'll see what July 1st probably will be doing after the first day, see what happened, and my opinion and what the Senators should still go for after day 1. Thanks for 13,000 views on our YouTube channel, SENS Talk. Thank you so much. And 560 Twitter followers, and as well 120 subscribers. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, like this video, share this video for share cool stuff, and click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Penguins, 2016 Stanley Cup champions. Absolutely fantastic run from Sherry, Rust, a great team. A lot of questions for the Penguins, and especially Tampa Bay Lightning, and a few other teams for the near future. But for sure, enjoy it right now, Pittsburgh Penguins. But again, lots of questions coming up for the Pittsburgh Penguins. What will they do? Will they trade Fleury or trade Murray when he has a high value? I don't know. We will see. Thank you all for watching. Click the red button down there, subscribe to us, like, and share this video for your cool social media. Follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_. Like us on Facebook at SensTalk. Click the add us to your circles, Google Plus to SensTalk. SensTalkCentral.com. Check that website out. It's so cool. Worked really hard on it, so I hope you like the website. And I appreciate your support as usual. Thank you all for watching. Congratulations to the 2016 Stanley Cup champions, the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I will see you in the next few days for, like I said, the Prospects Draft Expansion video and free agency, as I already said before. Thank you for watching. Pittsburgh Penguins are the 2016 Stanley Cup champions. Go Sens go.